Police from the Criminal Investigations Unit arrive at the home of the late Cabinet Secretary, Joseph Nkaissery. This sets off a series of activities early Saturday morning as the compound is cordoned off and gates closed from the prying eyes of journalists and their cameras. The closely guarded Karen home in Nairobi is now a restricted area. Around 6 kilometers away, another restricted area. No one is allowed in unless authorized by the police. The Bomas of Kenya, a favorite joint for the late minister, has been cordoned off by detectives because this was the last place Nkaissery visited on Friday night. According to a security guard at the scene, Nkaissery came in between 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., held a meeting with a close male friend and shared drinks before he drove off to his Karen home with his security detail at some minutes past 7:30 p.m. He arrived home in time to watch the 9 p.m. news and changed from his suit to a tracksuit before settling down to watch the news. Then the president called.
As late as 9:30 last night, we're discussing issues pertaining and relating to peace, to unity in this country.
According to a source who spoke to the family, the late Cabinet Secretary was jovial and in high spirits. Right about midnight, his wife and son and the bodyguards rushed him to Karen Hospital, a few kilometers from his home, in his personal car. Senior doctors at the hospital and cardiologists attended to him.
They did resuscitation, and they did for some time, and they discovered it was too late. He had been long gone. After that, he was accompanied by his wife, his son, and other members of the family, and his security team.
The hospital called State House at around 2 a.m. The Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boynet, Deputy Inspector General Joel Kitili, and the Director of Criminal Investigations, Ndegwa Muhoro, were also called and arrived by 3 a.m. The family, accompanied by government officials, took the body of the late Nkaissery to Lee Funeral Home at around 4 a.m.
He went home in the evening and got dinner proper, no complaints. They were planning what they were going to do this morning. They said you'll go somewhere at 7. Then he said, no, let it be at 9 because I have talked to somebody and we don't need to go too early. Those are the kind of talk they were talking. Not I'm feeling anything or something. Yeah. They were just talking normal. Later, about 11, then the wife calls the bodyguard and said, hey, I think the boss is not well. So when they went in, he was, of course, unconscious, but they were not the one to say whether he was dead or not. So they brought him into the Karen hospital. When they checked, he was dead.
A source has told NTV the police probe is focusing on collecting samples of food and drinks he took before he died. The samples are being collected from the Bomas of Kenya and at home. Workers at the Bomas of Kenya and those who served the late Nkaissery are lined up to be interrogated. Doctors who attended to him say forensic toxicology testing, whose results normally take much longer to come out, will have to be conducted to reveal if there was any foreign substance he ingested before he died. Back at home, investigators have taken the tracksuit and the clothes he wore at the time of his death as part of the probe. This may take weeks. Okari, NTV.